So I was sitting here thinking about things I've learned in my life that I could pass on to other people. And basically what I have learned is that happiness is a choice. Happiness is something that we have to feel inside. No matter what or despite our circumstances around us, we have a choice to choose to be happy. We have a choice to walk away from those negative situations. I've learned that with that you can't rely on anybody for happiness. Happiness doesn't come from other people. Happiness comes from within. I've learned that sometimes one person loves more than the other person. You know, I've learned that in a lot of relationships and just in general, and I'm not just talking about a relationship between a man and a woman, I'm talking about friendships. There's always one person, it seems, that loves more than the other. I've learned that no one's going to give you anything. I've learned that, and I've known since a kid, that if you want something, you have to go out yourself and get it. You know, you can't expect anyone to hand anything to you. I've learned that if you want something bad enough, that you have to go out, you have to be willing to work hard, to put the work in, to get what it is that you truly want in your life. Because nothing is handed to you. I've also learned that, you know, there's a lot of damaged people out there. People that are hurt, people that are insecure, people that have no direction in life. They have no goals. I've learned that life is short. You know, when you're young, when you're in your teens and your early 20s and throughout your 20s, we have a misconception that we're invincible. We have this misconception that, you know, we're going to live forever. We're never going to die. You know, we're never going to get sick or ill. But I've learned that through life experiences that that's not true. That we are actually fragile beings. At any time we can die, you know. There's so many things that I've learned. You know, I've learned that the most important thing in life is to love. That's what I've learned. I've learned that love and forgiveness are probably two of the most important things. Outside of course, having a relationship with your higher power, with God. To love. You know, I learned not to judge other people for the things that they have done, because I've done things just as bad or probably worse. You know, I see a lot of judging. I see a lot of people pointing fingers. I see a lot of people thinking they're better than other people. You know, they're thinking that they're sinless or that they're perfect. And you know, the fact is, no one is. You know, we all make mistakes. I think instead of pointing fingers and judging other people, I think that part of our purpose here is to uplift one another, is to support one another. Because you know what? At the end of the day, we're all going to get old, hopefully, and we're all going to die one day. So we're all headed for the same destination. You know, so instead of pressing your brother or your sister down or judging them, why not reach out a hand and help that person? You know, because everybody wants the same thing. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants acceptance. Everybody wants direction. You know, everybody wants someone to say that they care. That's what people want. You know, and speaking of that, unfortunately, I learned that people that you think are your friends are not. People are going to tell you things you want to hear, you know, which is sad. And again, I'm not judging, but I'm just sharing with you things that I've learned and things that I've experienced in my own life. You know, when you're on top of the world, when things are good for you, and you're doing good, you have a lot of friends, or you have, let's just replace the word friends with, you have a lot of people around you. You have people that are attracted to you because of your success or because of you doing well. But I think, and I'm talking about not just friends but family, I think that the true reality of a person comes out when you're at your lowest point. When you're so low that the only person or the only being that can pick you up is God. And all of those people that you thought that were your friends or even family, they disappear. They disappear out of your life. They basically, you're no longer a use for them. And in a way, it's a blessing in disguise if you think about it, because they were fake. You don't want fake people in your life. You want people that are true to you in your life. So a lot of times, we go through these experiences, these life-changing experiences, to remove the garbage. I shouldn't say garbage, but you know what I'm saying. To remove the unnecessary burdens out of your life. To get rid of the people, the places, the things that no longer benefit you, or the people and places and things that weren't true to you. These are the things that I have learned through my life that I want to pass on to you. And I learn every day. I don't know everything. I'm not better than anyone else. But I try to go through my life and I try to learn, and I evaluate situations and people. I think what I have learned was people have taken my kindness for weakness. They've taken it for weakness. And it's not because I'm weak, it's because that's truly who I am. I'm a giver. I'm a person who likes to help other people. But unfortunately, you'll have people that'll exploit that and they'll take advantage of that. But what I've learned is that you have to kind of unfortunately, you have to put your guard up a little bit with people. You have to protect yourself, because some people are out for their own benefit, which is an unfortunate thing. But unfortunately, that's the world we live in. And I'm not really judging those people. I'm simply saying that we have to learn to recognize that. We have to learn, a saying I heard is that loyalty has an expiration date. A person might be loyal to you for a period of time that perhaps benefits them, maybe not you necessarily. And it's nice to have people around you when you're doing good, and potential friends and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, when these situations happen, when you go through these experiences, when you hit your bottom, when you're low, you really see who the true people are in your life. And I'm going to tell you right now, there isn't many. I can count on one hand who those people are, who remained around, who stood around, who knew my whole situation, and they're still in my life, and there's not many. I've learned that there's no such thing as happily ever after. Not in this life. There's going to be struggles. There's going to be complications. There's going to be sickness. There's going to be death. All of these things I've learned. This is why it's important for people listening to this message to really seek and build a relationship with God. This isn't a joke. Serving God isn't a joke. It isn't fake. There is a creator. There is a creator. Just look around you. Look at the universe. Look at everything in the world. Yeah, there's destruction going on right now. That's another topic for another day, of why evil exists in the world. If there's this great loving God above, why are all these bad things happening? There's a reason for it. God didn't create evil. Man created evil because man sinned. But there's a bigger purpose to life. And I tell people it's important to seek God out in your daily life, not just on Sunday, every day through prayer, through reading, through giving thanks to God. I'm not a preacher and I'm not perfect. I tell people that all the time. But I like to share my experiences with people and my journey because it has brought me closer to truth. So I think it's important that when you begin to, when truth is revealed to you, I think that it's so important because it sets you free, that it's important, it's more of an obligation to begin to share that information with other people, that may be going through similar situations. I've learned so many things, and it has humbled me, it has strengthened me, it has brought me closer to God, and I just wanted to share that with you. I try to make videos about real life experiences, about things that I've personally went through that I can honestly speak on, that can help and direct people. Some people think, I don't care what people think about the videos I make. Some people probably think I'm crazy. I don't know. But you know what? It's therapy for me, and it's therapy for you, and it could be therapy for someone else. It could help someone else in their life, seek some of the answers they're looking for. So I just wanted to share, and I hope everybody has a good day. It's supposed to be nice today, so hopefully it'll be an enjoyable day. So I just wanted to reach out. I hope everyone's doing well. God bless.